Coach, just kind of talk about how the receiving group is starting to come along, and then just talk a little bit about any guys that maybe starting to impress you a little bit.
I think as a group, the guys are improving. They're learning the X's and O's a little bit, so now they can really focus on the technique side of it, which is good. I think as a group, they're all doing some things. Mikey Alfieri made a big play today, which was exciting to see. We got Bradford back. He was banged up for a little bit. He came out and didn't miss much in terms of from a mental side of it. He was on point, which was good to see. Timmy Hernandez is solid and making a lot of plays out there. And Champ made a big play today. So there's a few guys that are showing up.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about just for the last 10 minutes you were staying after practice, just working on guys just with, it looked like just hands, and what does kind of it show just to stay after practice and work with those guys and have those guys put in that extra work?
Well, I just, as their coach, man, I got to help them. And if they are willing to stay out and work on some stuff, then I'm going to stay out and help them and coach them for as long as I can coach them. We only get a certain amount of time with them during the day, and I'm going to take advantage of every second we get with them. So.
Trayvon said today that just the emphasis on fundamentals, almost the way that he described it, just like the players and receivers were craving that, and love that now compared to years past where it wasn't quite that. As a collective whole, Smith and then down to you yourself, has there kind of been that emphasis placed on fundamental play?
I just think that's football. If you're going to be good at the game, you got to be good at the fundamentals. And it doesn't matter what you do, X's and O's wise. If guys can't win individual battles, then that's fundamentals.
Right.
And so we're all about that. That's the fastest way to get better, is to mastering fundamentals. And so yeah, the guys are embracing it. So.
Can you talk a little bit about a guy like Ishan Stewart, who's really started to kind of make a little bit of noise here and there, and then a guy like Champ Fleming as well, just kind of real quick guys.
Well, Ishan, I think, Ishan should be at the prom. He graduated high school early. He's a guy, though, that's working his tail off to get it, and I'm excited about it. The kid can run. He's got some big play potential, and he's learning every day. He's improving. So he's got a high ceiling, I think. And then Champ, Champ's biggest thing is he wants to be more than a gimmick fly sweep kind of specialist. He wants to be an every down receiver, and I think he's doing things to do that. He's learning the positions. He's in it mentally. He's mastering technique, and the kid can play. And I think he will be a big-time player for us. So.
And lastly, Jake Luton's talked a lot about just growing a chemistry with Colby Taylor. He came off that injury in high school that kind of lingered with him a little while. Seems like he's finally starting to gain comfortability out there. What have you seen from Colby out there?
He's steady, just improving. Playing. All these guys are playing multiple positions, which is something that I like for guys to do because it expands their game. I don't want guys that are one-trick ponies, that all you do is play in the slot, or all you do is play outside. I want guys that play everywhere, and so he's doing that for us. And so there's a learning curve there, but the kid is all about learning. He's improving every day, and he's made some nice plays. He's found a niche in the red zone. I think him and Luton got a little chemistry there, and he's got some ability to run after the catch, which is good. You don't always have to throw the ball in the end zone to get it in the end zone with guys like Colby. So.
Last thing for me, how do you feel about the group right now as you kind of start to wrap up spring, and what would you like to see from the group as a whole, maybe off-season for them to work on before fall camp?
Just consistency. Be the same player every day. Coaches we can work with that. It doesn't matter what your limitations are. Just be the same player every day. We'll find a way to utilize your skill set, but we can't be up and down. And so we just got to find consistency as a group, and I think we'll be fine.